Okay, the map's Warrior's Path. It's ranked, and we're up against a Hotaka, an Illinois, a Zima, a Blucher, a Venom, and a Jager. And welcome to Jager weekend. I'll be playing the Jager in a few matches over the weekend. Starting tonight, we're moving through to Sunday with pairs of games put up on the channel for your enjoyment. Okay. Now I'm probably going to go and cap C, and then I'm going to light for whoever comes with on the 6 and 7 line. Now the Jager is basically a pan-European torpedo boat. She's a very good trainer for people that aren't used to torpedo boats. You can get her for coal. She has very forgiving detect, 5.4 kilometer detect, so she's a bit of a ghost, like the Japanese Kagoro. She has an air detect of 2.8, which is pretty competitive. Her AA is only 3 kilometer range. And yes, chat. Talking about the Russian experimental ship in chat, saying it's more of a battleship than a cruiser. Okay, well, opinions may be divided on that one, but I don't think experimental ships should be in rank, period. They're experimental ships, haven't been tested properly. You know, they're beta testing them, so why put them in rank, right? In fact, that goes for any beta tested ship. Looking at you, Mini Gumo, among others. You generally see them in rank before you see them in the actual game, which is kind of annoying. I wish they wouldn't do that. You lose consistency because you don't know what the hell you're up against. Most people got a pretty good idea now, but that's now. Anyway, that's the cap. Okay, we're going to head north up the map. I've got the gear with me. Now what I'm doing here is I'm just scoping the channel. I don't really want to get trapped on the right side of the map because there's only one escape. And you can see between those two big islands on the mini-map, there's only one escape, and that's directly east. Then, of course, you can loop round towards the enemy cap, sure, but you're going to be out of the game and not spotting for your team for ages. So these guys need my eyes, and we are a spotter. One of the best spotters in the game. So we're going to be doing some spotting, and of course some torpedoing with our 99 torpedoes. Now the Bluchers appeared. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to try and get a feel for where the enemy ships are. Now normally when I move between these two islands I'll light a few ships, but there's nothing. So they're probably behind islands, Jager's over the other side. Torpedo sign tells me straight away there's probably, more than likely, a Venom here. More than likely. There's their Russian experimental ship who seems to be heading north. I have no idea what that guy's doing, but okay, fine. Very strange from maneuvers from him. I was kind of expecting to push C maybe. And we're just going to do a lazy loop back. We still haven't lit anything for the gear, and he's probably getting a bit annoyed with us by now. So we're just going to head back in and see if we can light something. If we're lucky, the Venom might push up. I say if we're lucky. Our torpedoes are very good at dealing with in close range firefights with other torpedo boats because our torpedoes are faster. And let's see. I'm kind of expecting something around this corner. Oh my goodness, it's close. Didn't expect it to be that close. So we leave too short, too long, and I'm just going to back off. Okay. Put some shells in because we're there. Might as well. And down he goes. Hit by 3 torpedoes, 2 floods, and 1 dead Venom. But we don't have smoke, okay, and we're on fire, so our detect's gone out to 7.4, which is kind of annoying. But 7.4 is still out of their line of sight, so even on fire, we're slightly less stealthy than a Mogador. So pretty stealthy, really. Pretty stealthy. Okay, so we're back down to 5.4. Fire's out. Okay, we've got an Illinois and a Hotaka to back down. I thought I took quite a lot of fire. Yeah, kept my potential damage top right. They threw about 250,000 damage my way. Just over. And missed with most of it. Thank goodness. But she has heals, so don't be afraid to take a few risks in this boat, because you can heal yourself out of them as long as you know how to dodge, know how to jink. You can quite often get away with things you really shouldn't get away with because you've got heals. The Jager is quite forgiving. Quite forgiving. I'll spot, guys. I'll spot. Okay, there's a Hotaka. Moving across. Strange, he was camping the island corner and now he's moving across. They totally outnumber us at sea as well. If all three of those ships and the Venom had pushed together, I don't think there'd been anything to be done to stop them. But it is what it is. Conga line heading north. Very strange. So I'm going to move to the middle of the map and see if I can get some torpedo strikes in. We've got 12-kilometer torpedoes that do 90 knots. They don't do an enormous amount of damage, around the sort of 7k mark. They have reasonable flooding chance. I would recommend the 1-point flooding skill on the captain's skill tree, because this ship is very much a liquidator. You get these torpedoes every 60-odd seconds, and in normal combat conditions, after you've taken a bit of damage, you can get them back every 50-odd seconds. And with a full 21-point build, you can get that down to low 50s, high 40s. I wish I was joking. So you want to use your torpedoes, you want to use these bad boys. They don't hit very hard, sure, but they do. Every time they hit, there's a chance they'll flood, and flooding damage is where you're at. You are definitely a liquidator. It's the way you get your damage in this boat. Think on those terms with your equipment and your captain build, and you won't go far wrong. You'll need to stay tuned for the build, though. I'll be showing it on Sunday at the end of the series, so part 3. Okay. Right, we're going to leave those for the Hotaka, and that's what I call a greedy spread. What I've done there is, if he maintains his current course and position, he's going to get hit by at least 9 of those torpedoes, maybe all 12. I've been greedy. Chances are he'll change course. Yeah, he's he's turned ever so slightly to starboard, and he's slowed down a fraction. So he won't get hit by all of those. I was greedy launching. And yet, we still get 3 hits in a flood. There you go. So look at that juicy flood damage coming in. Now I'm going to scope possible attack on the Russian experimental cruiser next. I've got 20 seconds till I get a full spread back. These spreads come back real quick. And I'm just going to dance between these 2 ships using my ghost light and stealth, and remaining undetected the entire time. So let's try that. Okay. And again. Hopefully he won't stop. He was slowing down, but hopefully he won't stop. Hopefully he'll speed up again. Players can be very unpredictable, but the closer you are to your target, the more chance you've got of hitting with at least 2 torpedoes. 1 torpedoes each spread. Those look okay. There you go. Right on the nose for a flood. And if you hit a ship on the nose, or you hit them on the back, you're going to get a flood every time, pretty much. Pretty much. It's the midsections of the ships that get torpedo protected from flooding. Meanwhile, our black is pursuing their Jager and thinking, I'm slow. I'm a really slow black. What do I do? He knows he's going to sea, though. He knows the enemy Jager's going to sea. So what we need to do now, with the experimental cruiser out of the way, is go and cap B the team if we want to guarantee the win. Jager's heading for sea. We just chase this Illinois. Yeah, black. Yes, chat. I think he's going for sea too. Yeah, pretty obvious. No, blacks are not that fast. And they're great. Destroy probably the strongest captain for their tier in the game, bar none, because of the smoke radar. Great tier 9 ranked destroyer for rank. Not quite so much fun in randoms. But you're going to do a lot of good things for people in randoms. You'll be spotting for them. You'll be getting caps. With your American smoke and your radar, you are probably one of the strongest cappers in the game. I've already said that. Okay. Torpedo's heading for Illinois now. And we're going to pick up the B cap. He's quite low. If we get lucky, we might get to finish him off. I sent spreads low and high again in case he changed course, and he's on the high road. There we go. Look at this. Cool. Okay. So there you have it. And our black is amazed we won. I guess he's had a bad day. Bad rank day for this guy. And there we are. We all have them. We all have bad days. Okay. Going from rank 10 to rank 9. Picked up some steel. Blood Dev striking the first blood. Top of the team on XP. And thought the Jager did well. I think these guys did do really well, but I've only got so many. 17k on the Venom. That was all torpedoed. Illinois. Just a little clip up the ass. 29k on the Hotaka. 14k. That was flood damage. Okay. 14,220 flood damage on him. Okay. Alright, let's a quick look at the modifiers. Almost 500,000 credits made. Yeah. Let's do another one. Let's do another. Alright, the map's straight. It's domination mode. We're in ranked, and that's a lot of hydro. Oh boy, is that a lot of hydro. Did I ever mention the problem with torpedo boats? Torpedo boats, when the game first came out, were really strong, and ships like the Shimakaze got a hell of a rep for absolutely destroying people with torpedoes that went literally 20 kilometers. Yes, you heard that right, 20 kilometers. And you used to be able to literally torpedo aircraft carriers in their spawn. Oh, fun times. That all changed. That all changed. The torpedoes got nerfed. Hydro started getting introduced in more and more ship lines. And, of course, as we all know, hydro means that you get a plenty of early warning. Tons of early warning if torpedoes are coming your way. So, torpedo boats suffered. And Wargaming looked at that and they thought, well, the answer is to make the torpedoes go faster and harder to detect. So when you get those little windows of opportunity when a ship's hydro is on cooldown, you might get a few hits in. But the rise in popularity of gunboats in the destroyer lines over torpedo boats is mostly because of the advent of hydro and, of course, other such toys. But it's hydro. Hydro, hydro, hydro. And this battle, every ship apart from the Hotaka has hydro. So I'm not expecting to do very much here. I'm going to light mid, and I'm going to do some spotting. There we go. There's three ships spotted for the team. And I will contest B, and I will be a pain at B. But I'm not expecting to hit anything with my torpedoes unless their hydro's on cooldown. Okay, steady as she goes. Here we go, another ship. Of course, they've got a POM and a Hotaka and a Zuma, an experimental Russian cruiser again. And you see what just smoked up in front of me? That's their SOM right there. We're just going to play it cool. Take our time. There is some good news. Even if you know Jaeger's torpedoes are coming, since they do about 90 knots, they are still quite hard to avoid. However, hydro makes it a lot easier. Doesn't look like I hit him with any of those. Okay. I might have pushed him off cap, but he's still capping, so... I'm guessing he got good angle in that smoke. Yeah, look at the mini-map. He's angled well. The Hataka's behind the island. I can't believe I got a hit. Okay, I got a hit on the Pommern. That's kind of funny. And I'm getting smoked by the Michelangelo, who's about to swallow some torps, is he? Yeah, just the one. Okay. Those are some torps. And again, I am literally just going to chill here. I don't really want to push into the enemy fleet. Especially with a SOM around, because the SOM is more than capable of taking me down if I get this wrong. Hi, Los Andes. Thank you for the assist. Maybe just give me a little nudge. I'm getting hit. Okay, fine. That's why we have heals, right? Okay, so we have B. The team is very aggressive. They've decided that B is absolute must, and they're right. We should be aggressive. We should hold B. We don't really need to push into the enemy fleet that's kiting away, though. I don't think that's a good idea. We're going to lose our Michelangelo at some point. It's all about value. Is there any value in solo YOLOing? He's using the island, however. He's only got the Hataka to deal with. Only the Hataka. Oh, God. Okay, so the SOM's backed off big time because we're pushing in. I've got a Rupert behind me and a Los Andes next to me. Okay, so I'm going to join the push. I've noticed that the Hataka's beached himself. That is a potential, and since he's the only ship here that doesn't have hydro, we should be able to take advantage of this. I'm going to go long so that I can get round the edge of that island without being detected and have a good look at where he is. See, where are you, Hataka? There's an opportunity for greatness here. Jager greatness. Come on, where are you? There he is. Okay, and yeah, he's kind of reversing off the back of that island, so we'll leave those there. I've gone for a greedy spread because he's going to really struggle to maneuver his ship at these speeds. So there's a good chance we should be able to get some hits. Okay, nothing going on over there. Let's have a look at the torpedoes on the Hataka. Oh my goodness. There you go. Greedy spread and boom. 10 hits. Okay. 10 hits. So, yeah, people say, oh, Jaeger's torps are crap, this is this, that's that, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, it's about quantity over quality with the Jaeger. It's all about quantity over quality and floods. Lots of floods. But we just dev struck him out of the equation now with 10 Jaeger torps. Yes, you can dev strike in this ship. It's unusual, but it's doable. You just have to be greedy. That was a greedy spread. And by greedy spread, I mean, I didn't go for a torpedo wall there. I literally fired all 4 launchers straight at where I thought he was going to reverse next. And I got lucky and he reversed straight into them. Right. There's their SOM. He's quite low health, so we can use the guns here. Got 2 more torpedo hits on someone. Okay. The Blucher. Okay, now I'm just going to very slowly back off. Because he's really hammering me with those accurate German guns. Yes, the Blucher's guns are very accurate. Looks like he's about to ground as well. Okay, we're no longer lit. That's good.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert. Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Okay, just gonna leave those there. He's moving away. Okay. Well, we should get this cap for the team anyway. And we got a dev strike on the Hotaka. Nice. Yeah, you can slap a heel on that. The Jager is one of these ships that, as its health pool is depleted, gets stronger and stronger and stronger because your reload gets more and more ridiculous thanks to adrenaline rush. So she's an adrenaline junkie's favorite torpedo boat of choice, in my opinion. Oh yeah. Because, I mean, I just launched those and now in 30 seconds time I get to do it all over again. What's there not to like? Okay, we missed with those, but he's heading up the channel. And it looks like he's run into our Rupert, so it's pretty much his, yeah, game over. Okay. See how we did. Okay, we're up to 8. Okay, top 3 finish. Not bad, not bad. Considering there was a lot of hydro in that match. 43,000 on the Hotaka. 12,390 on the Blucher. Okay, nice. 2 torpedo hits Pommern. 4,689 and 4,726 on the Somme. 60,000 total damage. Torpedoes, 60,000. No floods this time, but beggars can't be choosers. 20% bonus, so we made 363,000 credits. We had a 200% ship XP on, and 800% on the commander points, because I'm currently training Schwerzy. Okay, well, that's the end of part 1. I hope you've enjoyed these 2 matches as much as I did playing them. And if you did, tune in for part 2 tomorrow. And thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.